How to instantly be more confident. The younger version of me would always feel like I was just born without confidence and there's nothing I could ever do about it. I used to walk into school, go to like my big group of mates in the morning, like go hang out and talk shit. I'd struggle to look my own mates in the eyes. I'd always constantly feel like insecure, not happy with how I looked. My internal thoughts were just completely messed up. I used to have like crazy anxiety, would always overthink the worst possible situation which could possibly happen in every single moment of these school days. I would dread school. I'd hate having to wake up in the morning, having to go through this 6 hour block of hell. It sucked. And I just didn't I always lacked the education of what I was doing every single day was having like a huge impact on how I'd feel. I always lacked that self-confidence within myself. I was never the guy to raise my hand to answer a question. Honestly, I was just always on autopilot, was just going with the flow, was never having a say or never spreading or sharing my thoughts with others. I just feel like, oh, I can just sit back. Everyone else can share what they want. I'll just sit back on autopilot and I don't care. You can say I can just cope and say I'm an introvert, which yeah, I am an introvert. By the end of the day, if you're introverted or extroverted, it doesn't matter. You can still improve and increase your confidence to become a better version of yourself. Fast forward now to 2024, feeling a lot more happier and confident on a day-to-day basis. I've learned so much in this quick 4 to 5 year span. And honestly, I can't wait to share all my lessons and learnings with you, which made me become a much more confident version of myself, which made me like honestly never overthink these normal situations every single day. First off, why should you listen to me? Well, my name is Adrian. I've been training in the gym for 6 plus years. I've experienced what it's like to overthink and have low confidence on a day to day basis. It feels purposeful for me to help others strive for improvement in all areas of self development. Finally, I'm proud of the progress I've made in my journey and feel like sharing it with you will only help accelerate your very own progress. Quick plug, I'm currently doing one on one coaching calls. These calls are designed to help young men improve their confidence through tailored self improvement strategies, specifically focuses on identifying your current challenges, setting actionable goals, and providing practical advice to boost your self-confidence. The link's in the description for those of you who are interested. Finally, make sure to subscribe to this channel to get these full-length educational guides more often on your homepage. None of this bullshit clickbait entertainment videos which you're so used to watching, which honestly provide you with no value. Just make you say to yourself, why the hell did I waste my time watching that? Subscribe to this channel, just purely educational content. My promise to you, at the end of this video, you will not only learn what drastically helped me develop superhuman confidence, but you'll feel more motivated to take action and become equipped with the education needed to implement these learnings in your own life. So there's 3 parts of this video. 1, build the foundation. 2, focus on sleep. And 3, make real friends. Number 1, build the foundation. Develop an aesthetic physique. Let's compare 2 guys. Let's compare the guy who never pushes himself, never forces himself to go outside his comfort zone, never develops healthy habits like eating healthy, working out, sleeping on time, etc. Comparing him to the guy who works out, the guy who's building muscle month by month, year by year, the guy who's constantly seeking discomfort. It's a simple question. Who do you think is going to be more confident within themselves? Clearly the guy who's getting small wins every day. Clearly the guy who's constantly searching and seeking how can he get outside his comfort zone and how can he continue to grow? What's the easiest way to like seek your discomfort zone and like force growth to happen? It's developing your physique. Every single workout, as you can see, 2019, my second year in gym, every single workout you force yourself to do, it's uncomfortable. It sucks. It hurts. Yeah, you can say maybe sometimes it's fun. Leg days are not fun, but upper body days, yeah, after like a year of doing them, you like getting a pump, etc. It still requires discipline to a certain extent. So can you imagine if you were to force yourself day by day, week by week, month by month, year by year to just go to the gym and build that aesthetic physique, how much more confident you would become? See, everyone's constantly searching for these answers. How do I become more confident? Do I have to say this to a girl? Well, what do I do? How do I build this self-confidence? But there's no reason to overcomplicate it. We all know the answers. You know the answer deep down. You know why you clicked on this video. You know what you're meant to do. The fact that you're watching this video instead of being at the gym right now is coping. Okay, maybe some of you need the education and you don't know what to do, fair enough. But for the majority of guys who are in self-improvement, you've watched so many hundreds of self-improvement videos. You know what you have to do. It's just a matter of doing the boring work. It's just a matter of building the foundation, doing those grueling, tough workouts, those leg days, saying to yourself, I'm not going to skip them anymore. I'm going to force myself every day. Well, not every day, you need rest days, but I'm going to force myself most days and not skip a training session because I know every single time I force myself to put myself in an uncomfortable situation, like doing those bicep curls, leg extensions, barbell squats, etc. Every single time I do these exercises, they suck, but it's a small win. Every single time I get these small wins, guess what? Over time, they start to compound. Weeks go by, and I start to slowly build this self confidence within myself. 1 year in gym, I still felt so like I still had like low confidence. I couldn't really talk to girls. I still externally kind of looked like I lacked confidence. Like I didn't really have the confidence to take a picture in the mirror. Like I was shitting myself taking a picture in the mirror at this time. What was the 2019 January? But internally, I could feel something happening. Okay, mate, it wasn't really showing externally. Like externally, I was still that awkward guy in school. I still couldn't hold eye contact. But internally, I could feel the progress happening. I was taking note on my workouts. I'm like, shit, I'm improving in the gym now. I just put 5 kilos on my barbell bench. I'm growing. When you know that you're growing, even though you still might be low confidence, the fact that you know you're on the right path, deep down, you know shit's going to change for the better sooner or later. Fast forward now, this photo was taken last summer, 2023. Now I can record myself in the gym. I can talk to a camera. I can do this. I can do that. It's just continued growth. Continued growth keeps happening. So many people get discouraged with, oh, I'm not building muscle. Yeah, I still feel low confidence. But like, ask yourself, look at the bigger picture. The younger you couldn't even go to the gym. He was shitting himself in the gym. Now you're going to the gym 4 times a week. That's an increase in confidence. That's an increase in internal growth, because situations in which you used to be shit scared of now no longer phase you. If I'm to relate this with making content, I used to shit myself speaking to a camera. So what did I start with? I used to just make like slideshow videos on like TikTok, which I was shit scared and I didn't really have the confidence to do so first, but I was building the foundation. Then what? Okay, I'm gonna start doing voiceovers. Just don't have to look or speak to my camera live directly. I can just speak into a mic and it's not really showing my face. That was uncomfortable for like 3 to 4 months. But once you get the hang of that, you keep searching and seeking what's the next layer of discomfort. What can I do next to continue growing as an individual? How can I continue building this foundation? If you want to increase your confidence, you have to be, one, forcing yourself to go outside your comfort zone. 2, building the foundation step by step, constantly seeking what's next. Oh, this is next. Okay, I'm going to start doing this exercise now because it's a whole lot more harder and it's giving me more muscle growth. I'm going to start stretching after the end of my workouts because it's accelerating my progress. Develop an aesthetic physique. I know I went a bit off topic there, but it kind of relates with building the foundation. You want to prioritize building the foundation. And even if the results aren't showing externally instantly, like I know for sure when I had a year of gym, I still wasn't the confident jacked guy. No, but I knew internally I'm growing day by day. Another quick tip, prioritize hypertrophy rep range, 8 to 12 reps. Stop trying to be a power lifter. If your main goal is to try look as aesthetic as possible because you think that's going to help you attract girls, which that was definitely my mindset and beliefs at the time, don't make the same mistake I made. Stick to 8 to 12 reps. Stick to the hypertrophy rep range. By doing powerlifting rep range, which is like 1 to 5 reps, by doing that, you're not going to build muscle any faster. It's not going to improve your aesthetics and looks. It's really just going to increase your chance of getting injured. It's going to fry your central nervous system. It's just going to make you're just going to be ego lifting nearly every session because you're going to become so obsessed with trying to put more plates on the bar. It has no benefit to your self-improvement journey. If your main goal is developing an aesthetic physique and you want to build the foundation, you want to improve your looks and aesthetics, stop trying to be a powerlifter. That's simple. Don't let your ego get the best of you. I know so many young teenagers, including myself, would make the mistake of walking into the gym, going under the bench press and trying to 1 rep max it to try impress maybe a girl who's there or impress your friends if all your friends are working out together. Throw that shit out the fucking window. You don't have to be a powerlifter. It's bullshit. It's unnecessary. It doesn't align with your ultimate goal. And it's not going to, if you believe that you want to increase your confidence and you believe building muscle will do that, then bro, why aren't you trying to build muscle in the most efficient and effective way? You're trying to 1 rep max. That doesn't build muscle in the most effective and efficient way. That just That just aligns with your power building goals. That just increases your risk of injury. Say to yourself, what's the most efficient way I can build muscle? And do that, follow that, learn about that, and just stick to it. There's no need to overcomplicate it. You don't need to be dirty bulking. You don't need to be a powerlifter. Keep things simple. Number two, focus on sleep. When I sleep less than 7 hours, I feel weak, sleepy, and slow. Younger Adrian would constantly rock up to high school sleep deprived because I was playing video games till like fucking 3, 4 a.m. and wondering every single day at lunchtime why I feel like shit. Why can't I look my friends in the eye? Why can't I go talk to that girl? It's simply because all my habits are out of whack. And the main, most important habit, which is for free, which is in your control, you can decide how many hours of sleep you can get each night. It just comes down to discipline. My sleep was completely out of whack, and that was the reason why my brain wasn't optimized in class, why I was getting shit grades, why I'd never go home and do a hard task or like try study for my upcoming test. I was constantly just a worse version of myself. Like, let's compare two Adrians. Adrian who gets 5 hours of sleep a night and Adrian who gets 8 hours sleep a night. Who's going to get better grades? Who's going to have higher confidence? Who's going to seek discomfort more often? The guy who's more energized, the guy who's more motivated, the guy who's more willing to attack and accomplish his goals. Bro, the sleep deprived version of me had no idea how important sleep was. Like in school, you don't get taught how important sleep is. Yeah, they might mention it a couple times throughout the year, but they never have a full dedicated class and like learning period about sleep. Sleep is the most essential thing, and it's probably the one thing which is holding your confidence back. And it was for me, because now when I look back, yeah, I was eating junk food, yeah, I was fapping, yeah, I was playing video games, but those are like symptoms of me being less energized, me being weak more often, me being sleepy more often. Me engaging in these extreme habits more often is symptoms of the main problem. I've spoken about this before, which is my mental health, but also my sleep. The fact that I'm not sleeping 8 hours every night makes me a much more lower confident version of myself. Realize it's in your control. That's why this video is titled, How Can I Improve My Confidence Instantly? Okay, let's say you have low confidence. What if you were to tonight get 8 hours sleep? You're probably going to be 5% more confident than you usually are if you were to, let's say, only get in 6 hours sleep, right? So again, we all know how important sleep is, but like, how do you fix your sleep? Well, this is how you optimize and improve your sleep. Really prioritize you're not going on your phone 1 hour before bed. Not only because of blue light, we all understand when blue light goes into our eyes, it can kind of disrupt your sleep quality and stuff like that. But also, all it takes is one notification, one stressful message from whether it be from your family, friends, work boss, etc. One message in which can keep you up all night. One message in which can make you overthink all night. Why have to deal with that? Why having to deal with the risk of you getting a stressful noti 1 hour before bed? Why not say to yourself, okay, I'm not going to go, I'm turning my phone off, power off, boop, put it aside. I'm not going on my phone 1 hour before bed because I know all it takes is one noti in which can keep me up all night, which will then deteriorate my sleep, which will then which will then have me feeling weak, sleepy, and slow. I know this takes discipline. Start maybe, okay, half an hour, no phone before bed, but then slowly increase it. 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 1 hour, maybe 2 hours, no phone before bed. Your sleep is only going to improve because of it. Your phone is the most, I have it here. Your phone is the most distracting gadget on the fucking planet. When I'm recording videos, I make sure my phone's on airplane mode. You see that orange button? Because I know if I get one noti when I'm trying to record videos or I'm trying to like think of what to say in my videos, like create this script or some shit like that. If I get one noti, bro, one message from one of my friends, that is, I'm gonna waste like dead ass half an hour because I'll answer the question, I'll reply back to their message, and who knows, then maybe if it's a big group chat, all my friends will come in, I'll be messaging for like 20, 30 minutes. I'll lose track of what I was doing. It will take me another 10, 20 minutes to get back into my flow state. That's another whole topic, trying to improve your flow state. I made videos on that in the past. Suss them out if you're interested. But in terms of sleep and confidence, get rid of your phone 1 hour before bed because just I think the most important thing is cutting out the external noise from your friends, peers, etc. What's stopping you from just replying back to a message in the morning when your brain's more fresh, when it's not relaxation time? Why deal with that at nighttime? Number two, pink noise. If you're not really aware of what pink noise is, it's pretty much a sound which you can have run throughout the night on your phone. Get it set up an hour before bed. I know I just said don't go on your phone before bed. Get it set up before. You can go on your phone, you can go on Spotify, you can download a 10-hour pink noise playlist. Pretty much what this does is it kind of provides you with like the perfect frequencies to help your body relax. And let's just say, let's just say a good example of this is like when it's raining outside. When you're going to sleep, you kind of like how it's raining outside because it kind of eliminates that background noise. On nights when it's not raining, if you can replace the rain with pink noise coming out of your phone, trust me, it's going to help you relax a whole lot more faster. It's going to improve your sleep quality. It's going to make you fall asleep a whole lot faster. Get into the habit of playing pink noise every night. I know it might sound a bit weird at first. That's what it was like for me. But once you get used to it, your sleep quality is going to improve so much faster. And then when you have improved sleep quality, you're probably going to be a whole lot more confident version of yourself. And finally, nasal strips. I've spoken about nasal strips before. They're kind of the things you put on your nose, which kind of help you be able to breathe through your nose a whole lot more efficiently and effectively. When you're able to breathe through your nose when you're sleeping, instead of being a mouth breather, your sleep quality is improved. When you're a mouth breather, it just means you're more likely to snore and shit. And when you're snoring, you're not sleeping to the best of your ability. You can go to the chemist. They only cost you like $20, $30 for like a 2-month supply of nasal strips. Make the investment if you really want to try and improve your sleep. Number 3, make real friends. I cannot wait to talk about this because this never gets spoken about with confidence. You are limiting yourself from hanging around people you no longer relate with. Let me say that again. You are limiting yourself from hanging around people you no longer relate with. This is something that happened with me, and it's something which took me months, maybe even years to make a change to. I was limiting and reducing my own potential for ages, and this is why my confidence would always stay the same. It was like a barrier, like crabs holding me back. This is from my personal experience. When I started trying to improve myself physically by going to the gym, mentally by reading books, my health, whatever. When I try to improve myself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, everything. When I started to try become a better version of myself, and I was still with my friends at the time, and they were the type of guys who'd play video games, who'd eat junk food, who'd drink alcohol every single weekend. When I would start to slowly try and prove myself, guess what? People don't like change. People don't like seeing others trying to become better. People want to hang out and relate with people who are the same as them. So, it took me ages, ages to understand this. So long, so long. It's the brutal truth, and something a lot of people have to hear. When I was trying to become a better version of myself, when I was slowly improving in the gym, when I was slowly improving my education, when I was improving my health, I would still go see my old group of friends like every Friday, Saturday, etc. And believe it or not, it's not that they'd always talk shit. Yeah, they were nice and stuff like that, but they'd still make these little puns, like these little jokes, like, oh, the gym junkies here, oh, shit, like, you know what I mean, shit like that. Which, yeah, you can let it slide. It's fine, etc. Hours would go by. I'm with them, and I'm genuinely asking myself, what do I talk about with them? We're so unrelatable. It's almost like, yeah, you can say I'm quiet and like insecure when I hang out with him, but that's simply because of the fact that we don't relate. Now, you ask yourself that question when you've started improving yourself. You hang out with your old group of friends from high school, which the only reason why they're your friends is because geographic location. It's not that you were put in an environment where you have the same interests. Yeah, you might develop and have the same interests with them over time, but purely the only reason why you've met your current friends in the first place is because of geographic location. Oh, you're in the same area. Oh, you like playing video games? All right, let's play video games together. That's why you're friends now. Oh, stranger danger. Oh, I can't speak to new people outside of school because stranger danger. That whole bullshit narrative was getting pushed to us when we were like in primary school, high school, etc. It turns out strangers are less dangerous than people you know. What a brainwashing event the government was trying to push to us when we were kids. Don't speak to strangers, bro. They're going to hurt you. Stick to your current group of friends because they're safer. Don't speak to strangers in an environment where you share similar interests with. Bro, when I realized I'm going to find people who have similar interests as me, and then I ask myself, how do I find them? Oh, environments you like going to. I like going to the gym. So what's stopping me from speaking to a stranger at the gym who most likely has similar interests as me? We're probably going to be a whole lot more relatable. I'm probably going to feel a whole lot more confident talking to them because we relate so much more. I know it's hard for a lot of people. They feel like I know it's hard for a lot of people. They feel like they're just forced to stick to the same social group for their whole lives and never push themselves or never go outside of the comfort zone and try and make new real friends who have similar interests as you. Year by year, we're all becoming less social. We're becoming social autist. We are the most socially autistic generation the world has ever seen. Year by year, we're becoming less social. We're on our phones an hour more than we previously were. Year by year, screen times are going up. Year by year, we're more likely to stay inside and just binge watch Netflix instead of going out and being social. Year by year, cost of living prices are increasing, so that's making us more likely to stay in our comfort zones and stay inside and not be social because, oh, it's too expensive to go to the movies. Oh, it's too expensive to go out for dinner. I'm just going to stay home, cook my own meal by myself. It's becoming it's something which is never getting spoken about. That year by year, as generations go on, we are becoming so much more socially autistic. When I'm driving to the gym, I drive by like a bus stop, like let's say around like 3 p.m. It's kids getting ready to leave school. I'm looking at the bus stop. Not one kid is speaking to one another. They're all head down on their phones, small skinny neck, screwing up their posture, head down on their phones. This is more like year sevens, like obviously like year 11, year 12s. Yeah, maybe they're a bit more confident within themselves. But like year sevens, bro, year seven, year eight, year nines, it sucks to see. And I want to make a whole lot more videos about like how to improve your social skills and stuff like that. That's a topic for another day. But just realize and have the understanding that you are limiting yourself from hanging around people you no longer relate with. What's stopping you from speaking to that guy at the gym? It's most likely you have similar interests with him. It's most likely you're going to relate with him a whole lot more often. You're going to have much more meaningful conversations with him. You're going to accelerate your own self-improvement journey. You're going to accelerate your own confidence. You speak about stuff which you like speaking about. No shit, you're a much more confident person when you make real friends and you like speaking about stuff you like speaking about. It's like me. If I was making videos about stuff I didn't really like speaking about, I'm probably going to be a whole lot less confident, right? Whereas when I'm speaking about stuff which I'm passionate about, I'm a much more confident version of myself. When I was hanging around my friends who drink alcohol every weekend, why the fuck would I ask them, oh, I just hit 100 kilos of bench press? They're going to laugh and be like, bro, fuck off, drink this John whiskey. Unrelatable. Go to environments you like going to and force yourself to speak to people who you have similar interests with. Let's say you're studying at uni and you're studying computer sciences. Okay, you like computer sciences, so what's stopping you from speaking to a person in your class about computers? Bro, he's as interested as you are in that topic. That is a real friendship, not just geographic location, etc. That's what self-improvement is. Constantly seeking discomfort. You're going to force yourself to make real friends, and that's going to increase your confidence in the long run. That's going to improve your self-improvement journey. That's going to make you a much more happier, healthier version of yourself. Quick actionable step. Ask yourself, what habit am I doing consistently that I know deep down doesn't make me feel good about myself? Whatever it is, make it a goal of yours to slowly but surely eliminate or reduce it. Whether it be video games, whether it be fapping, junk food, etc. Become aware of what you're doing isn't good for you. So fapping, we understand it's not good for you. Eating junk food. Become aware of that and try your best to reduce it. Try your best and say to yourself, I'm not going to do this habit anymore because it's holding down and it's killing my confidence. I'm not going to play video games all night because that's what's making me stay up all night and that's what's affecting my sleep, and which is making me a whole lot more less confident version of myself. You decide what's holding you back, pick one of them and make progress at it. I hope this advice was valuable and that it motivates and gives you the education you need to become more confident. Leave a comment about other confidence hacks down below, like any hacks I didn't really mention. Like and subscribe for more videos about self-improvement, and I'll see you in the next video.